Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel and welcome as well if this is your first visit here. We are Soulmates Twin Flames Tarot and today we're doing a timeless pick a card stack tarot reading to see what your next relationship looks like. Now this could be with a new person, it could be with someone from the past returning, or perhaps it's even with a crush. And we decided on this topic for this week's Pick a Stack reading because one of our viewers requested it in one of our earlier Pick a Stack readings. So what would you like to see in a Pick a Stack tarot reading? If you have any suggestions, please leave it in the comments below. We welcome your suggestions. We do read all of our comments. We respond to our comments. And we will do that reading in an upcoming Pick a Stack reading. So this reading is timeless, so from the time you view the reading, the predictions are good for the next 3 to 6 months. Also, I put chapters in the description below, so you can choose the reading that you select, but you're always welcome to view more than one reading, as there may be a message you need to hear in one of the other stacks. This will be a 6-card tarot reading, and I will use oracle cards for more clarification from the Whispers of Love, the Cosmic Journey, and the Healing with the Angels Oracle decks. These oracle cards can really bring greater clarification and more information to your tarot reading. Please also remember, as always, this reading is for entertainment purposes only. Now, as you can see, there are 3 stacks with stone hearts on top to choose from. The first stack is the Star Tarot and the clear quartz heart. The second stack is the Gilded Tarot and the green Aventurine heart. And the third stack is the Spiral Tarot and the Lapis Lazuli heart. These are the 3 options for the Pick a Stack tarot reading for your next relationship. Choose the stack you feel most drawn to, and if you feel drawn to more than one stack, perhaps there's an extra message for you there. Now, this reading may not resonate with everyone, or perhaps only part of it will resonate with you. So just take from it what speaks to your soul and release the rest to the universe. But perhaps the parts that don't resonate right now will make sense at a later time. Also, we do welcome your comments and we enjoy reading and responding to them. Oh, and I also have a question for you guys. Well, we have a question for you guys. We would also like some input from everyone on whether you like the 3 pick a card stack readings or the 4 pick a card stack readings better. Which ones do you like? The readings with 3 stacks or the readings with 4 stacks. We've been alternating back and forth with each and would like to know what your preference is. So please leave a comment below as to which one you like better. Also, please take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. We appreciate you all so much. So now is the moment to take a deep breath. It is the moment to relax and release everything except what is happening in this moment. This time is for you. I will see you in your reading. Hi everyone, welcome and welcome back. Now, this is the reading for those who chose stack number 1, which is the Star Tarot and the clear quartz crystal heart. Now remember, this reading may not resonate with everyone, or perhaps only part of it will resonate with you. Just take what speaks to your soul and leave the rest to the universe. Now take a few deep breaths and release everything that isn't serving you in this moment, because this is your time. And while I shuffle the cards, please take a few moments to focus on yourself. What does your next relationship look like? And think about what it feels like to be in love and have that beginning of a new love relationship. Remember, you have free will and nothing is ever set in stone, but we hope this reading brings some clarity for you. So the first card is Judgment. Now, judgment is all about choices. It's a reminder that you need to let go of the past so you can have new results in the future and move forward with a new relationship. This card advises you to look at your past relationships and see where you might do things differently this time. Now, I'm not saying all that went wrong in your past relationships was your fault, of course, but what can you do this time around that's different? You may have to let go of someone that may be planning to come back. And here is where your choice of taking them back comes in. Now, the Judgment card does tell us that someone from the past may in fact be returning. So if you still have your heart open to them, you will have to choose if you want them back in your life or not. Was your relationship with them fulfilling and supportive when the two of you were together? Or was there a lot of conflict, chaos, or drama? These are the type of things to ask yourself when you're trying to make that decision. Use this time right now to reflect on what you really want and really need to make you happy in a relationship. And don't lose sight of that. Regardless if an ex from your past comes back and you choose them or decide to give a new person a try. This card is all about learning lessons from your past and making changes. And if you've made mistakes in the past, use the lessons you've learned to make changes for the future and secure a more long-lasting and happy relationship. Judgment also tells us one stage of your life or chapter of your life is coming to an end to make way for a new one. What do you want in this chapter? Think about the kind of partner you want and throw that wish out to the universe. Write it down. Say it out loud. Your angels are listening. This card also tells us that a new person or ex could present themselves during the next 20 weeks or 5 months. So be ready. So the next card is the Hanged One, or in this deck, it's the Hanged One or the Hangman. Now, the Hangman, if you're single, indicates things cannot and should not be rushed. You may have lost patience, or you're putting a lot of time and energy into meeting someone new. This card is a gentle reminder that you can slow down and relax a bit. It also shows that you should allow things to unfold at a reasonable pace. And this can be for a new person or for an ex that's coming back. The Judgment card indicates there's a possibility of someone coming back around. So there's no need to rush things with them and no need to rush into something with a new person too quickly, as that may make you both feel uncomfortable. And it's okay to wait for the right person to come into your life, especially if you've learned what you want in terms of a romantic partner. Now, if you have a crush on someone, this card shows they aren't ready right now and to just be patient because things are falling into place according to divine timing. Regardless of which situation this is, an ex, a new person, or crush, there is long-term potential here if you take your time to let the relationship unfold organically as it should. Now, the Hangman can also indicate that perhaps you're still a little hung up on an ex, and if you really want someone new in your life, perhaps you might spend some time to work on letting the energy of that ex go once and for all. And the energy of this card asks you to look at things from a new perspective, to gain a deeper understanding of yourself and what it is you seek in a love connection. Now, this card is associated with the planet Neptune, so there's a possibility a new person could either be a Pisces or have a lot of Pisces in their chart. And the next card is the Eight of Wands, and it's interesting that after a period of taking things slow with the Hangman, that now things are going to start moving quickly. So after a period of hanging around or taking things slowly with your new person or your ex who's come back into your life, the Eight of Wands says things will move into high gear and start to develop and evolve more quickly between you. And if you've been single for a while now, this card tells us that things are going to start shifting and get kicked up a notch. Now is an excellent time for new romance, a new relationship to come into your life. The Eight of Wands is about committed relationships and being ready to have one. So don't lose patience just yet, because this card is telling you the other person, whether it's a new person, an ex coming back, or a crush, It's telling us that they'll soon be ready. So there's no need to try and force the outcome. So this is saying do not make the first move on your crush right now. And don't contact your ex either. Let them come to you. Now, this card for singles talks about your love life springing into action very soon. And it speaks of surprises, excitement, and a lot of fun and enjoying each other's company. You will spend a lot of quality time together, going on dates, hanging out with friends, or even taking some trips. And this connection will take on a life of its own. It will feel like you're both falling in love, and you will feel like you're being swept off your feet. So the caution here is to try not to allow things to move too fast. And while that may be challenging, it's really best to allow things to develop as a steady pace so neither one of you gets overwhelmed by your connection. Build a strong foundation. So the next card is the Queen of Wands. Now, the Queen of Wands doesn't necessarily indicate your next relationship will be with a female. All of the court cards are archetypes, personalities, and characteristics, so we use them that way in these readings. But it could be a female who has the Queen of Wands energy, of course. Anyway, so this card talks about your next relationship being with someone you are very attracted to, and they are very, very attracted to you as well. And it's not just a physical attraction, but it's one that's emotional, mental, and spiritual. And you will also connect on all these levels with this person. This is someone you will find easy to be open with, and your communication will create closeness as a couple. So don't be afraid to speak your mind and keep your standards high, because in this relationship, there's no reason to. This will be a very different relationship than any you have been in before. And you will feel very confident in this relationship because this person helps you feel confident. So there's no need to hold back. Feel free to be yourself because that is who they're attracted to and that is who they're falling in love with. This card strikes a perfect balance of both fire and water energy. Fire from the wand and water from the queen. So not only will your verbal communication be excellent, but there'll be a strong intuitive connection between you as well. So you will experience empathy and telepathy with this relationship. You may not feel it right away, but it's definitely something that will be there. This card also indicates your person will be emotionally mature, and they will treat you with the respect you desire and you deserve. This card also tells us that the person may be a fire sign, such as a Leo, a Sagittarius, or an Aries. Now the next card is Strength. The Strength card indicates there's a very strong connection between you and your partner, and they will feel very connected to you. The infinity symbol over the heart of the female in the figure, in the drawing, shows your hearts are open to each other and that this will be a long-lasting love. Actually, it could be an eternal love. So this card is hinting that there's a spiritual bond between you that spans lifetimes. So this could very well be a soulmate or twin flame connection. Here again is a card that indicates passion and attraction. So if you pick this pile, expect a passionate romance to be coming up for you. The feelings are very intense between you, and it's safe to trust those feelings. There'll be a lot of compassion and empathy between you, which will strengthen your bond. Now, strength also implies inner strength, both for you and for this person. So whatever obstacles or blockages might come up, or even external influences that may try to hinder the growth of your relationship, this card tells us you're able to work through whatever life throws at you. Now, this will be a very strong relationship with a lot of potential for it to develop into a long-term commitment. But there could be some jealousy or control issues down the line. So it's important to keep those emotions in check, as the Queen of Wands teaches us. But because this relationship will help build self-esteem and self-confidence, there's really no need for jealousy to begin with. So work on balancing your emotions. And the last tarot card for this reading is the High Priestess. And the High Priestess is a card of mystery, wisdom, and intuition. The High Priestess has a silent, mysterious power that can look into someone's soul. So here again, we see the connection you will have with your next relationship. When you first meet, if this is someone new coming into your life, there will be a knowing, almost like a quickening, that this is someone significant to you. And they will experience the same thing. There will be intense eye contact between you. And yes, the eyes are the windows to the soul. So you will both be able to see to the depths of each other's souls. And you will come to know one another better than anyone has before. More than likely, you will both feel as if you already know each other when you first meet. And if this is someone new to you, how can it be? As if you know each other, as you get to know each other, it will feel more like remembering who they are to you. And yes, that comes from past lives. So again, there is probably a very strong past life connection between the two of you, such as soulmates or twin flames. Now this card comes with a number 2, which is about balance and harmony. So this new relationship will be balanced and harmonious. Now, when it comes to communication, your partner will be a good listener, which seems to be very important to you in relationships. So not only will they listen to what you have to say, they will actually hear you. And again, as the other cards here indicate, there'll be a strong intuitive connection between you, so you can feel and think each other's thoughts and emotions. The moon is associated with the High Priestess, and since the moon has a cycle, it's very possible things start to unfold with your next relationship on or around the full moon. So we're moving on to the oracle cards, and the first of the oracle cards is Healing with the Angels, and it's divine guidance. Basically, this card means to trust and follow your intuition. It is the universe, God, or the angels speaking to you. You are being divinely guided right now as you prepare for your next relationship. Trust your gut instincts, trust your intuition, and your inner voice. They're all trying to tell you something. So if you're trying to decide between a new person or someone from the past, follow this guidance. It won't lead you astray. Now, the second oracle card is from the Cosmic Journey Oracle, and this card says, the universe wants to co-conspire with you. So whatever you desire from your next relationship, the universe is delivering it to you. And once you start to move forward with this relationship, the universe will be there to support you. Remember when we turned over the first card and it was Judgment, and I said, now is the time to make your wish for your next relationship. The universe is bringing it to you. Well, this provides further confirmation of that. The last of the oracle cards for this reading is from the Whispers of Love deck, and it's number 29, which is forgiveness. It says, nothing is gained by hanging on to past disappointments, and there is a reference to the Hangman or the Hang One card. I love how these cards all come together for this reading. So now is the time to let all that go. Release your past relationship baggage if it's holding you back. Forgive yourself, and also forgive any past partners who have hurt you. The act of forgiveness helps replace anger, depression, and old pain with hope and compassion. This process will also increase your inner strength and self-esteem. And we talked about that with the Strength card as well. Release all past relationship hurts and replace that with love. Your next relationship is one that comes with so much love. So give it a clean slate. Give it a clean slate. So to sum up this reading, your next relationship, either a new one or someone returning from the past, is one that comes with a strong connection and could be a soulmate or twin flame. You will share intuition with this person, as well as empathy and telepathy. The angels ask you to release the hurts and pain from past relationships, because your next relationship will be very different than any you've had before. There will be great communication between you, lots of passion and excitement, but the caution is not to move too quickly. Your next relationship will be with someone who is a great match for you, who has the ability to meet you halfway, and both of your hearts are open to each other. So before I say goodbye, I have a quick favor to ask, and I really would like some input from you guys. Do you like the 3 pick a card stack readings better, or the ones with 4 stacks? I've been going back and forth with both methods, and I'd like to know what your preference is. So please leave a comment below which one you like better. Thank you so much for watching, and please take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel, Soulmates Twin Flames Tarot, or the shortcut at Soulmates Twin Flames. Have a great day, everyone. I'll see you over in reading stack number 2. Hi, everyone, and welcome back. This is the reading for those who chose stack number 2, which is the Gilded Tarot and the green Aventurine heart. This reading may not resonate with everyone, or perhaps only part of it will resonate with you. So take from it what speaks to your soul and release the rest to the universe. Now, take a few deep breaths and release everything that isn't serving you right now. While I shuffle the cards, please take a moment to focus on yourself, quiet your mind, and think or say out loud to yourself, what does my next relationship look like? And also think about what it feels like to truly be in love. Remember that you have free will and nothing is ever set in stone, but we hope this reading brings some clarity for you. So the first card is the Magician, and the Magician tells us you have within you the power to attract the right person for you into your life. Perhaps you're someone who's been with some past romantic partners who weren't ideal for you, and yes, we've all been there. All relationships are teachers, and they teach us what we want or what we don't want in our lives when it comes to love. Now, this is the time for you to make your wish known to the universe and your angels so that you can manifest someone who will stay the course with you. So let's say, for instance, if financial stability is important to you in a relationship, now is the time to make that known to the universe. If you want someone who is emotionally available and emotionally mature and will share and express their emotions for you, with you, and to you, now is the time to put that wish out there as well. Now, the thing is, this person won't show up at your door unless they're delivering a pizza or Amazon goods. So it's also a good time for you to think about where you can go that allows you to interact with and meet new people. This card is telling us that if you really want a new romantic partner in your life, now is the time. Well, actually, within the next 3 to 6 months of when you see this timeless reading. This card also tells us that the connection between you and your next love will be magical and one that comes with a great connection. The infinity symbol that's in front of the Magician on this card symbolizes a strong past life connection. So this very much indicates a deep soul connection that transcends many lifetimes together. So it's highly likely that your next relationship is probably with someone who is a soulmate or a twin flame connection. And the next card is the Two of Pentacles. Now, the Two of Pentacles tells us as things start to unfold between you and your next love interest, it will feel like many things are happening at once. You may have a lot on your plate and may not have as much time as you would like to spend with them, but don't worry, things will balance out soon and you'll be able to devote more time and energy to the relationship. Life can, at times, feel like a juggling act with deadlines, demands, commitments, and distractions, but the power of the Magician shows you will be able to keep things in balance as your relationship unfolds. Now, since we're looking at the next person coming into your life, this card tells us they are someone who is able to manage and keep a work-life balance. Yes, they have to juggle at times, as we all do, but maintaining that healthy balance is something that is very important to them. We should also consider, since we believe this to be a soulmate or a twin flame connection, and they do have a tendency to move really, really fast, the Two of Pentacles will call things to develop a bit slower between the two of you. This card also represents change and growth. And this person coming into your life definitely represents many changes that will be happening for both of you. And those changes will be on all levels: mental, emotional, spiritual, and physical. This card tells us that this person's going to be a lot of fun and creative on the one hand, but also practical and stable on the other. Now you see a rainbow above the figure holding the coins, and the rainbow symbolizes good luck, happiness, transformation, which is change, and new beginnings. This is a wonderful message of hope for you to receive from the universe as you begin this new love journey. Now the next card is the Seven of Pentacles. So the Seven of Pentacles tells us that you've reached a goal, and this goal is in your love journey with this new relationship coming into your life. This card brings completion and a time to pause and reflect on the progress you've made. Now, since this card is a pentacle, it signifies as well that your new romantic partner will be successful in their career and also have financial stability and financial security around them. They have worked very hard throughout their life, but they also manage to keep a work-life balance, as the Two of Pentacles shows us. So while this is a card of finding financial fulfillment, well, the general meaning is, it also tells us your person wants fulfillment physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually as well. Now, this card is also very much about finding your true life purpose. So if this is a soulmate or twin flame connection, and I really feel it is, this also means that you and your person will discover through each other, by conversations and spending quality time together, just what your true soul purpose is. This new relationship will be a strong one with a solid foundation, and it has long-term potential. So all the energy that you're putting into it and this person is putting into it will be worth it. Now, this is also a card of waiting a little bit, so this tells us things may not move really quickly between the two of you, and that's okay, because slow and steady is the way for this relationship to unfold. It's what allows the two of you to build a strong foundation. Now the next card is the Ten of Cups. Well, this is probably one of the best relationship cards for a new relationship, because it is one of the most joyful and happiest cards in the tarot. There is deep love and contentment with this card for both of you. The Ten of Cups is about harmony, happiness, and contentment in a relationship. So your new love will be fully invested in your connection and want to do what it takes to make it work long term. The Ten of Cups shows your person thinks a lot about family. Now, this could be about starting a family with you or introducing you to their family or close friends, or if both of you have children from prior relationships, discussing how you will bring your families together in terms of what that would look like. Now, the Ten of Cups also tells us that your new love interest will feel that you are the one for them, and that this is not just a casual thing between the two of you, because they truly have long-term intentions for you and will want this relationship to last. Motorcycle going by, sorry. They truly believe the two of you have what it takes to make things work out, and they feel confident they can move forward with your relationship. Your person thinks you're in balance as a couple and highly compatible when it comes to your connection, and they want to work through problems or issues with any problems or issues you face with communication and compromise. Now, it is important to note again, the rainbow over the house in this card, which is the same symbol of hope we saw with the Two of Pentacles, tells us that there's great hope for this relationship. This card represents tranquility, long-term stability, and compatibility. This relationship will be one that lasts. Now, the next card is the King of Wands. And this is, again, an excellent card for this reading. Now, let me just say, it doesn't necessarily indicate your romantic partner is a male, although they very well could be, of course. When we do these readings, we're just reading the court cards from an energy perspective because the court cards are archetypes and they're about personality and characteristics. Now, I will say this. The King of Wands does align with fire energy. So this next relationship could be with someone who's a Sagittarius, a Leo, or an Aries. This card also symbolizes someone who makes daring decisions and possesses a lot of boldness and optimism. This is also someone who is very quick-witted, and you will spend many countless hours laughing together. They'll be very warm, and they're very charming, and they're very outgoing, and they really love to have fun with you, and they'll plan many dates with you, and they'll take you on those dates, and this is someone who will wine and dine you and take you on trips. A lot. With the Ten of Cups, we saw your new love interest, perhaps knowing that you're the one for them. But this card, we see them taking action to make it so. Even though they're very successful in their career, this is someone who will want to spend time with you, especially quality time. This person also has a very passionate nature and will be very passionate about you and will make sure that you always have a lot of romance and passion between you. They're also very spontaneous, so they could plan trips for little getaways from time to time where you can take a break from everyone and everything and spend some good quality time together. Just the two of you, enjoying each other's company. So the next card is the Two of Swords. And the Two of Swords is generally about a stalemate or having to make decisions in regards to love. But the other cards in this spread are way too positive for us to think that. So we must truly look at the more spiritual meaning of this card. The Two of Swords, like the Two of Pentacles, is another card about balance. But with the Two of Swords, the heart and the intellect are trying to find that perfect balance. So the key here is learning how to see and judge with the mind while listening to the wisdom of your heart. The gift of this card is knowing and speaking your truth from a place of balance and power. This tells us your next love interest knows that, again, you're the one for them. But they also feel that you're the one for them. So they're aware of this both in their head and their heart. Their heart and mind are in agreement. So this is not someone who would have the tendency to run away or become a runner when the going gets tough, or if they are overwhelmed by their emotions. They're able to balance these aspects of themselves within themselves and within your relationship. So this card tells us your new love interest will speak their truth with you and be someone who is dependable, honest, and fair. Swords represent air, which are about thought and communication. So this tells us there will be excellent communication between you and your partner. You easily exchange ideas, solve problems, and come to conclusions about issues together. And if there's a choice here, it would be for the relationship to go to the next level, such as moving in together or any choice that removes an obstacle out of your way. Those would be the kind of choices you're making. So now we'll move on to the Oracle cards, and the first Oracle card is from the Healing with the Angels Oracle deck. This card is Soulmate, and it says, your prayer for a soulmate relationship is answered. Follow the guidance that you receive so that you may enjoy this gift of divine love. Your heart yearns for a big love, and since you're on a spiritual path, you desire a partner with similar philosophies and common interests. The Magician, the Ten of Cups, and the King of Wands also indicate a soulmate connection in the next relationship. The second Oracle card is from the Cosmic Journey Oracle deck, and it's number 24. Synchronicity is a love letter from the universe across time and space. Well, this card validates that there is magic in the works here, especially landing so close to the Magician. This card asks that you look at everything in a new light, and to see the signs and synchronicity your angels and the universe are sending you. The last oracle card is from the Whispers of Love oracle deck, and it's number 30, True Love. This love is once in a lifetime. Now, this relationship, or your next relationship, is part of your life's plan. This also indicates that the connection between you and your new person will be perfectly balanced, and tells us that both of you will have what it takes to nurture your relationship, which will help it grow into a strong bond. It also says be open to love when it comes into your life. Be authentic. Voice your values. True love is rare, but this next relationship will be someone who meets your emotional, spiritual, and physical needs. So to sum up this reading, we can say that your next relationship is going to be with someone who has the staying power to take your relationship long term. There will be a lot of attraction between you and loads of passion, but also it's a relationship that is balanced and harmonious, where you're able to talk things out and reach compromises together. This person is not someone who shies away from their emotions, and they're able to express them through their words and their actions. There will be lots of time for laughter and spending quality time together. And even though you have to balance that against your work and family obligations, you will make it happen. This person is in it for the long haul, and they'll be devoted to you. It is very probable this is a soulmate or even a twin flame connection. Now, before I say goodbye, I have a quick favor to ask. Well, we have a quick favor to ask. We need some input from you guys. Do you like the 3 pick a card stack readings better, where there's 3 stacks of cards to pick from? Or do you like the ones with 4 stacks? We've been alternating back and forth with both methods and would like to know what you think. What's your preference? Please leave a comment below with what you like better, whether you like the 3 stacks or the 4 stacks. Thank you so much for watching this reading. Please take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. Have a great day, everyone, and I'll see you over in reading number 3. Hi, everyone. Welcome back. This is the reading for those who chose stack number 3, which is the Spiral Tarot and the Lapis Lazuli Heart. Now, this reading may not resonate with everyone, or maybe not all parts of it will, so just take from it what speaks to your soul and release the rest to the universe. Take a few moments and release everything that isn't serving you while I shuffle the cards. Focus on yourself. Quiet your mind and ask the universe, what does my next relationship look like? And think about how it feels to be in love, or feel how it feels to be in love. Allow your heart to open and be open to receive love from someone new coming into your life, or an ex returning. Remember that you have free will and nothing is ever set in stone. But we really hope this reading brings some clarity for your next relationship. Now, the first card is the Page of Swords. Well, it says the Princess of Swords, Page of Swords. The Page of Swords is someone who's intelligent, fearless, and courageous. Now, this could be characteristics you're taking on now when it comes to being open and ready for your next relationship, but it could also be the characteristics of your next romantic partner, or it could be the characteristics of both of you. The Page of Swords is someone who's full of energy, creativity, and passion, and more importantly, they're a great communicator. And with this card being present, it indicates good communication is important for you when it comes to relationships. And this new person coming into your life feels the same way. This card indicates that this person is intellectual and enjoys deep, meaningful conversations. And when it comes to your conversations, you'll find that you both have a lot to talk about, as there's a strong mental and intellectual connection between you. Now, it's possible one or both of you had past relationships where there was a lot of emotional confrontations, and they're not looking for that in this new relationship. And quite frankly, neither are you. But if it's an ex returning, this also means that if their communication with you in the past has not been the greatest, then they have worked on that. This card is also about truth and remaining true to yourself and also following your true path. This tells us that this person is someone who values honesty in relationships, and they'll be someone you can trust. Honesty and trust are two of the cornerstones for building a strong foundation in love. And since this is a sword suit, it belongs to the element of air. And so your next relationship could be with a Libra, a Gemini, or an Aquarius. So the next card is the Three of Cups. This card is about celebration, good times, and fulfillment. Happiness and joy surround you. Since the Three of Cups is about celebration, it's possible you meet a new romantic candidate while you're at a celebration, a party, a social event, a wedding, or just while you're out and about socializing with friends. This is a very powerful, positive card that supports loving relationships and also symbolizes new beginnings. Now, this new beginning could be for you with the introduction of a new love interest, but it could also indicate someone from the past is returning to create a fresh start and new beginning with you. Now, there'll be a lot of emotional abundance and stability with your next relationship, and it will be one that comes with a lot of laughter, happiness, and love. You and your love connection will do many things together, going on dates, spending great quality time together, and even taking trips. This card also indicates that you and your new person will be going to a lot of social events, celebrations, and gatherings, and spending time with one another's friends and family. All of this helps build a strong foundation for the relationship going forward. Now, this person coming into your life is someone who really enjoys spending time with you. So they will put forth the effort to make that happen. This is also someone who doesn't have problems or issues expressing themselves when it comes to love. So they will not only show you with their actions, but also with their words, what their true feelings are for you. This relationship is very much a celebration of love and a wonderful journey for both of you. So the next card is the Four of Cups. And so sometimes this isn't the best card to get for a relationship, but we also have to remember that every tarot card does have both positive and negative meanings, depending on the other cards that are around it. At times, this card tells us either you or your person allows fears or insecurities to prevent you from being fully ready to take the relationship further. But neither one of you are turning away from the relationship. But it may seem that you're just waiting for a sign to move forward. Now, this is a card about reflection and asks you both to take a moment to really see the beauty the Three of Cups is presenting to you in this romantic connection. So this card shows one or both of you may have given up on finding the right person, or maybe you've put it on the back burner for a while. So this new romance is a pleasant surprise. And one or both of you may have ended a relationship that left you frustrated and was causing you pain and suffering. And perhaps it's left one or both of you a little bit gun-shy. But this new romance is so very different. So that being said, with the Three of Cups coming before this card, the Four of Cups is also about emotional luxury, which is the ability to make each other feel emotionally secure, happy, satisfied, and comfortable in your relationship. And this tells us that things will be running smoothly with each other as you realize by being each other's lives, you both have everything you need. And while the Three of Cups is very much about the honeymoon stage of the relationship, the Four of Cups is the stage after that, where it reaches a place of true contentment and stability, because all fours really symbolize stability and structure and a strong foundation on which to build a relationship. The next card is the Page of Wands. And The Page of Wands is about inspiration and limitless potential. So your next relationship does have what it takes to go long term. In a very positive way, you both have a real sense that you are the one for each other. You will both be on the same page concerning your relationship, and you're both dedicated to seeing how this relationship unfolds. The Page of Wands appears when a spiritual path or journey is calling out to you. So this could mean there's a strong spiritual connection between the two of you, and one that not only comes with a romantic journey, but a spiritual one. And this, of course, can indicate that your next relationship is with a twin flame or soulmate, and you're both ready to walk this path together. There's a lot of excitement in this relationship, and you're both all in for the journey this connection provides, and you both want to see where it takes you. The Page of Wands speaks of possibilities when it comes to love, and there's tremendous potential for this becoming a long-term relationship. This card is about adventure and experiencing new things. So now is the time to do just that. It's also about taking a trip together, somewhere new and exciting, or learning something new together, like dancing or cooking or whatever. And since this is a fire sign, this indicates that this next person that comes into your life could be a Leo, a Sagittarius, or an Aries. Now, the next card is the Six of Cups, and the Six of Cups is an excellent card. And this is turning out to be a great reading for a new relationship for you. You and your partner will be very much in a place of emotional contentment. And this card is very much about emotional pleasure. This person will have their heart open to you, and for you, just like yours, will be the same for them. This is all about renewal and regeneration of your emotions, so you can trust your heart and what it feels, and your person will do the same. This is very much about the exchange of love that you bring to each other and to the relationship. This card very much indicates being faithful, so this person is someone who would be true to you, and they very much want you to be true to them. Now, the Six of Cups is also about happy memories from the past. So this card tells us that your romance will be very carefree, and you will do things that perhaps bring out the childlike behaviors in each of you. Now, I don't mean childish or immature, but doing things you haven't done in a while, like going to play putt-putt golf or doing things that you did when you were younger and just having fun and laughing. And it's a great time of enjoyment for both of you. Now, since this card also does talk about the past, it's very possible this indicates a past life connection between you. So again, there's a great probability this is a soulmate or twin flame connection. It also tells us that someone could be returning from the past, someone you have a strong connection with. And isn't that how it always happens? You meet someone new, and then all of a sudden an ex comes back out of the blue, almost as if they know that you have turned your attention to someone new. The last card is the Six of Swords. So this card is very much about being in a state of transition and change. And with all the other cards in this reading, it shows the change for the better when it comes to love and relationships. If you look at the card, you see a woman in a boat, and the water behind her looks very choppy and turbulent. But the water in front, where the boat is going, is calm and peaceful. This card is saying it's time to embrace this new relationship and release any emotional baggage from the past, so you have a shot at a much more healthy, nurturing, and balanced relationship. Your next relationship will be one that comes with calmness and peace, not chaos and drama. You can look to the future with a positive outlook, as this next relationship is probably the best one you have ever experienced in your lives. And yes, that goes for both of you. You will both grow and evolve so much in this romantic connection to become even better versions of yourselves. And you'll both be able to live authentically and be genuinely authentic with each other. Now, the Six of Swords can also be a journey you both take together. And yes, I do mean spiritual journey, but this is also a card that indicates a trip by, on, or over the water. We've seen in this reading, in the other cards that show you taking trips, so this further confirms that. So perhaps you and your next relationship are spending some time at the beach or in a lake house, or maybe it's a really, really nice hotel with a very fancy pool, or maybe you're taking a cruise together. Regardless, it really means that you are enjoying quality time together away from the rest of the world, which allows you to deepen your connection and deepen your bond. So now we're going to look at the oracle cards for this reading. And the first one is from the Healing with the Angels Oracle deck. And this card is Answered Prayer. The meaning of this card is, fear not, beloved one of your prayers have been heard and answered. So the angels are asking you to be observant and look for signs and synchronicity as your next relationship unfolds. They've heard your prayers, they've heard your longing, and they're bringing into your life what you have asked them for. The next oracle card is from the Cosmic Journey Oracle, and it's number 32. So this card says, right into this reality. So each day is like a blank page in a book. Your next chapter is ready to be written, and you will write your love story one day at a time as it unfolds. Write in this book the love you feel and experience with your next relationship, and fill its pages with chapters of your love story that certainly comes with a happy ending. Now, the final oracle card for this reading is from the Whispers of Love Oracle deck, and it's number 23. Take a chance on love. Well, this card tells us that when we love, our lives are changed forever. And from this reading, we can see that your next relationship will be life-changing. So many rewards will come when you love openly, and your next relationship promises just that. You will both be open to love. There'll be a lot of care, appreciation, and affection in this relationship from both of you, for both of you, and this creates more love for both of you. Now look at the image on this card. A young couple rides over turbulent waters in a boat. They can't control the water, but they can control how they feel for each other. This card is again asking you to release all fears and insecurities and be ready for this next big love. Your angels are beside you. So to sum up this reading, your next relationship will be with someone who is intelligent, creative, charming, and a great communicator. There will be a lot of love between you. It's quite possible you meet at a social gathering or event, so don't turn down any social engagements in the coming months. It's also possible this is a soulmate or twin flame connection, as there is a strong presence of past lives between you. This reading also asks you to release any baggage from your past relationships, so you're fully ready for your next relationship. This person will be someone who's trustworthy and honest, and you know what? This will probably be the best relationship you'll ever have. There's a strong foundation for this relationship to go long term. And if you've been praying for a new love or even for an ex to return, the angels have heard your prayers. So before I say goodbye, I do have a quick favor to ask. We need some input from you guys. What we'd like to know is, do you like the pick a card readings? Do you like there to be 3 stacks of cards to pick from? Or do you like it better when there's 4 stacks of cards to pick from? We've been alternating back and forth with both methods between 3 and 4, but we want to know what your preference is. It's really important to us, so please leave a comment below with which one you like better. And thank you so much for watching, and please take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. Have a great day, everyone.